All right. Excuse me. First of all, I want to start out by thanking Brenda Tracy, for the courage that she has, and to travel the country and to speak to different athletic departments. I know we played a football game tonight, but this was far more than just about a game. This was about us using the platform that we have to raise awareness for a great cause of sexual violence and domestic violence, and to raise awareness to young men and women. And for that, I've said it before, football is what I do. It's not who I am. And I'm in charge of men and women that work in our office, and helping develop them for life after the game. And that's the platform that I've been given. And but our mission statement in this program is prepare young men and women for success on and off the field for the rest of their life. And this was part of it, to take a stand. And I'm very proud of our young men, and just say thank you to Brenda for her strong message. And thank Coach Taggart and the South Florida football program for being a part of it tonight. But want to, the game tonight was felt like we had many opportunities that we just couldn't capitalize on. It was very disappointing. I'm very proud of our effort, very proud of how hard these guys are fighting, as young as we are, and it's the heart of fight that we have. The never give up attitude that these guys have is remarkable. We're trailing by 11. Nobody gave in. We kept fighting, and we just failed to convert in the key moments of the game. And give them credit. They were able to make a stand when they needed to, and come up with some turnovers in the red zone. Thought that we gave too many what I call walk-offs, too many one-play scores. When you look at South Florida and you see they only got in the red zone one time, it's just tough. That's a hard pill to swallow. First play of the game, first play of the third quarter, those are just unacceptable. That just can't happen. We get them stopped on fourth down, and and we let them go the distance on us. So that was what was very disappointing. This has been one of the best third down offenses in all of college football, and we were able to hold them for 2 of 12. And so that just tells you that there was too many big plays in the game. I thought that we had our opportunity from an offensive standpoint, and we just we failed to capitalize in some key moments. I thought we had some guys open, then we overthrew, and obviously the last drive right there, we're unable to get third and short and fourth and short was disappointing. We base our program on fourth and short, and we talk about it all the time, and for us to not come up with it, it was very disappointing. But we're extremely proud of our players and where we're heading. We've got another opportunity this week against a very tough opponent. But with that being said, I'll open up for questions. Not good. Yeah, not good. We lost that. 2 turnovers, matter of fact. 2 turnovers and 14 points. And you just can't, you cannot. That is the one statistic that has been 100%, is those 4 over 4 moments. And we fumble the football and they go in and score, and we throw an interception and they go down and score. And not only do they score, it's a one-play score, just so it is very disappointing. But we talked about that at halftime, that we needed to have something positive happen to us to start the second half, and we throw a pick and they go score. So we lost to 14 points in that 8-minute mark, which is a huge momentum swing.
Coach, you mentioned those big plays. How do you try to work on limiting those?
Yeah, I mean, you just obviously they did a great job. They saw something in their game plan and they schemed it up. They saw our safety, apparently our eyes in the backfield. It was something we've repped on our guys over and over and over. It's just a bubble and go. I mean, it's a screen and go. We just got caught flat-footed. And sometimes when we got some young guys back there, but same sense. I mean, we've seen that play over and over in practice. They opened the game with it, and that's just very disappointing. It really was. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm very disappointed in that. And did the same thing start the third quarter. When they get the turnover. So.
Sutton has 25 catches in the last 2 weeks and school record tonight for receiving yards. How much have you and your staff been trying to change the ways that he lines up and the positions he lines up in order to increase his targets, his chances?
Yeah, I think, Coach Craddock and our offensive staff have done a good job moving him around. Everybody knows you're going to target Cortland. I mean, he's a guy. I thought Xavier Castile came up with some huge catches tonight, especially on third down. I wish we'd had a little bit of time. We had a great call right there in the end zone, and we just hung the ball up a little high. But, I think that just tells you who Cortland is. It tells you he's an extremely smart football player, and you're able to move him around. And he continues to be a target that will, obviously you'll continue to use. He does such a great job using his body for leverage.
What do you tell you guys now if you're preparing for this next big game?
It's a one-game season. This is really your bowl game. You got a chance to play one to get another one. That's what it comes down to. You got 1 week of football left to get another one. That's what you got. And there is no next week. This is it. And but you know what? Our guys have responded all year long. I mean, they have. And I look forward to seeing how they respond all week. We had a great week of practice. I think it showed tonight with, take away some big plays. And that's what you have to do that, to be successful. But, we lost the game because we lost the big plays too. And we turned the football over too much. And that's tough. Lose a 4-over-4 and you lose a turnover margin, it's hard to win, especially against a top 30 football team in the country, a number 7 ranked offense. I mean, this football team was really good. They were very talented and very well coached, and we're nose to nose with them. We're right to the wire with them. Have opportunities to win a game, and we came up short. But I'm proud of our guys' effort. I absolutely love them to death. They're hurting in there right now, and we want this so bad for those guys. Just another quality week for them, and but I think where we're at in this program and where we've been moving in this program is with the young guys we got is says a lot. Says a lot about where we are.
Statistically, Ben was very sharp in the first half, 16-19 or whatever it was. And what was the difference between the first and second half in terms of his effectiveness?
Yeah, I thought the same thing, and I don't know if he let the interception bother him. But he wasn't quite as on as he was in the first half, and I know he was very down on himself the second half, and that was something we were just trying to communicate with him. Man, you got to let it go. It's about the next play now, and that's part of being a young guy. You got to grow through those moments, and even the interception right before the last drive, we had Cortland open in the back corner of the end zone. If we just lay it up, he's going to go make a play. And but we threw it short and we overthrew the guy, and we weren't quite as on in the second half. But he's a fierce competitor, man. He's hurting right now, as we all are. Man, this kid has grown so much this year. I mean, and he's gonna. And I've said it before. He'll have a heck of a career here, and I'm very proud of him.
Coach, that 4th and 1, we want to kind of go through the decision-making process.
Yeah, obviously you have to go for it, and we felt like we should have got it on 3rd and 1, and I don't know, I just didn't feel like we ran as hard as we needed to run. I don't understand. I have to go look at the film. For whatever reason, it caused us to bounce back. I just didn't think that we were running as if the game was on the line and it's 3rd and 1. You can't be denied. And in 4th and 1, obviously, same type of thing. You know, we got them hatted up. We got to make a play, and obviously it's hard to see. I mean, you know, those are plays that we've scripted and we've worked on. That's our short yardage package, and that was the call that we made. I mean, obviously, if we could go back, it'd probably be a little bit different, but you know, you live with those calls, and you go. You know, if you're going to beat a good team like that, you got to be able to convert yard in 2 downs, and we just. Yeah, well, you know, we were very. I was disappointed in Kamen the play before. We had went with Kamen the play before, and I didn't think he ran hard enough. So I was going to put an experienced guy in there and go with Braden. So that was my message on that. Yeah, how about that? You know, and lose a ball game. Unbelievable, huh? Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry about that. Oh, I mean, I think there was a lot of really good things out there tonight. Again, you know, I think you just look at the growth of this program. You know, you take away the big plays. When you take away some just walk-offs. I mean, every team's going to have big plays. You just can't give them walk-offs. You just can't. I mean, it's like a bases-loaded grand slam. You can't give those up. You can't. It's hard to give one of those up. It's really hard to give 2 of them up. And that's what happened. You know, we just gave up the big plays, and that was tough. Really hard on that. But still, with that being said, our guys fought back. We were in a chance to come down and, you know, score a touchdown, go for 2. Still had plenty of time on the clock. There was 9 minutes on the clock. We're down by 8. And we get the ball back 2 or 3 more times. So we're in great position, got all 3 timeouts left. And but you know, when it comes down to games like that and moments like that, you got to make plays. And they made some plays and we didn't. And but doesn't take away from how hard our guys played, because I'm very proud of them.
Do you see any adjustments that you'll be making for special teams?
You know, I thought our kickoff coverage unit was better tonight. I really do. Our return unit is still struggling. But our coverage unit got much better, I thought. I know we gave up 1 return. That was a missed kick. It wasn't supposed to go down the middle. It was supposed to go to the left, and so we miskicked it. And so all our coverage was going to the left, but I was very pleased overall with our coverage unit. So that's a plus, and we've got to get better in our return unit.
Was that
Yeah, unbelievable player. This is just, you know, obviously you could tell. I hate that he's a junior because he's going to come back next year. But, you know, this is a guy that's he's playing as well as anybody in the country. I mean, he literally take the game over. I mean, when it was 3rd down, he knew what he was going to do with the ball. And that's what you know, as a player with experience, that's what you do. I mean, that he got us several times on 3rd down. But just a phenomenal player. You know, they didn't have to throw it but 15 times. He was 7 of 15 throwing the ball. But, you know, where he got you was 16 runs for 146 yards. And, you know, I don't know how many of those were 3rd downs, but there was a few. Well, actually, he only made 2 3rd downs. So one, I know probably, but I bet you he got both of them. But one of them I do know was in a critical moment. They actually went down and scored on the one long drive that they went. But he's a great player. Don't get me wrong. We got a lot of respect for him.
Coach, there was a drive. You guys started within the 5, on your own 3. It was 12 plays, 97 yards. And you had a lot of those kinds of long, sustained drives. Would you say that it's been the best kind of rhythm for your offense has been in?
I thought we played really well offensively last week, and I thought we did some really good things again this week. You know, again, it's just you know, you try not to speak out of emotion on some short yardage, but I thought that we did some really good things. You know, especially the first half. You know, when Ben's in a groove, we're running the football effectively. So again, yeah, offensively, I think it just continues to improve.
anything else?
One else? Another thing? Thank you.